Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Alright, so this is my first 16 is my first rap verse from a, I guess, I don't know, it's a different culture. It's kind of like the King James version of the Bible. I went over so many different points. I did one full season. It was very successful. And now I kind of want to do something along the lines of what those in my age bracket do. Because I also rap. I do so much different training. It's just it kind of got caught up in the training that I do because I do sensitivity training as well. So my sensitivity training and my rap training don't necessarily go together. And the reason why I haven't been doing makeup or doing my hair is because when I was in the rap industry, I was very made up. I was a very fake person, and those were kind of qualities and characteristics that I don't respect. And so, since I didn't respect those qualities, I thought it'd be kind of a little deceiving to make that a part of what I do. But now I'm starting to like it again. I'm starting to like getting into role playing, getting into makeup, hair, and doing the whole fake thing again. So I'm gonna put on a wig and come back and do my 16 because, well, it's 16 plus. It's gonna be more than 16. But when I saw Chanel, I thought, why is she doing that voice? It seems like that's a voice that's not her. So that's Chanel West Coast, in case you're wondering. Her real name is Chelsea, and I think that she's always been as beautiful as expected for a blonde, a natural blonde. But I think her voice is it's a little bit different than the group. So I think their voice is a very alluring voice. I just want to kind of think about how I do voices because I also do changes in different impersonations. My blonde voice is almost like my natural voice now because I've been doing it for so long. But the rap mistress voice is interesting. It's interesting. So I'm gonna go put on a wig, just because it can hair can change the situation in ways that you don't even imagine. So I'm gonna name this video "Weave in 16." I'll be right back, you guys. Alright, so I've already talked about the King James Version of the Bible. That's about the extent of what I'm going to talk about today on just, I guess it's what we consider to be subcultures with advanced yet memorable systems, and that's one of them. I guess the reason why I'm not going to really try to be as intellectual about it is because I don't think that's really the point of culture. I think the point of culture is to take on the form that it is introduced to be. So if you're introduced into a culture that likes intellect, then that is the time to be intellectual. And when it's time to talk about music, then I guess I should be a little more aware of the other videos on YouTube. So I'm going to try to improve the quality and some of the effects because that is what I'm used to from YouTube. Speaking of James, I think he did a great job with effects even though he's of a higher order. So I think that's part of the joke behind it is that even though we see it as this is something he did with a machine, I think that's something that he did with magical self. And I definitely think it is worthy. So that is a very worthy example. And James the Malaysian is in good spirit. So I think that is the best recourse. I'm gonna find an instrumental. Let me actually put an instrumental with this. I'm Minaj without the black card. Due diligence got me looking like the barge. Gonton sees it, Dom soon forgive it. Ladies want my 12, but Islam read it. Locals is commissioned July 29th. Year 2014, I guess I feel divine. You want any more? Give into my palms. Research and fix me like my greedy minions. Alright, so I'm happy. I'm happy with the way it turned out. It was a little bit slower, but it worked out for me because I think that this is my studio. My home is my studio. And I prefer it. I do prefer it. It's just, it's been a little bit of different of, some of the behind the scenes, obviously. But my mother's birthday is the 28th of July, so I think that her Well Woman, Eternal Woman series can pan out well because she's really considered to be an outsider. So because the outsider label, July 28th is the perfect day for her because she's still a woman. I mean, just because you're an outsider does not mean that you're not a woman. It just means that you're not considered to be an insider woman. And that's fine. So everything is great. Speak with you soon.